I'm not your caregiver. When I needed her most, I didn't argue. I understood. I stopped covering things she never noticed I handled. The week her schedule collapsed, she finally asked the question she should have asked much earlier. I'm 38. My wife and I had been married for 6 years, both working demanding jobs. She managed her career, I managed mine, and our entire household. The problem started when I got sick. High fever. Couldn't get out of bed without the room spinning. My wife picked up slack, and her resentment was clear. Can you at least try to get up and do something? She asked on day 4, arms crossed. I'm barely keeping water down. I can't do everything by myself. I'm sick. I'm not faking this. I know, but I have my own stress. I can't be your caregiver on top of everything else. Caregiver. I'd asked her to pick up dinner and throw in laundry. Don't expect me to drop everything just because you have the flu. Some of us still have to function. By day 7, I was upright. Things went back to normal for her, but something had shifted for me. I started tallying what I'd always done. Bills I paid every month, tracking due dates, dealing with customer service, maintenance for both our cars, weekly groceries, meal planning, household repairs, birthday gifts for her family, the social calendar, every wedding, baby shower, work event. I was holding together all the invisible infrastructure while she showed up and complained when things weren't perfect. 2 weeks later, I came home with a stress headache, took medication, lay on the couch. She got home. Are you sick again? Just a headache. She sighed loudly. I can't do this every time you don't feel well. I took medicine and I'm lying down. What am I asking you to handle? I'm not your caregiver. I can't be responsible for you every time something's wrong. Something in me snapped quietly. Understood, I said. What? You're not my caregiver. Message received. If she wasn't my partner when things got hard, I wasn't going to be the invisible support system holding her life together. Next morning, I stopped paying bills from our joint account, set up autopay for mine, left hers alone, stopped buying groceries for both of us, stopped scheduling maintenance for her car with its 3-week-old check engine light, stopped managing the social calendar. Her best friend's birthday was in 12 days. 4 days later, her phone bill bounced. Why didn't you pay it? I paid my phone bill. We always pay bills together. No, I always paid them. You assumed they were magically handled. Day 6, her check engine light became grinding noises. Had to leave work early for the mechanic. $800. It's your car. You saw the light every day. But you always past tense. Day 8, her best friend called hurt about the missed birthday. Why didn't you remind me? You never once thanked me for managing your entire social life. By week 3, she was overwhelmed, forgetting things at work, emails at 2 a.m., constantly behind. One night she sat at the kitchen table, head in her hands. I can't do this. Everything. Work, house, bills. It's too much. Welcome to my world. What? This is what I've been doing for 6 years while you showed up and benefited without noticing. When was the last time you paid a bill without me telling you? Scheduled a repair? Carried any of the mental load? She didn't answer. You never acknowledged it until you had to do it yourself. I didn't realize. Because I made it seamless. You got to live like someone with no responsibilities beyond your job. Week 4, she had a major career-defining presentation. Night before at 8:30, she remembered she'd forgotten materials from the copy center. They'd closed at 6. She panicked. What am I going to do? You'll figure something out. Can you help me, please? That sounds like caregiving. We don't do that for each other. This is important. So was being sick. Apparently that wasn't important enough for basic compassion. She pulled an all-nighter recreating materials on our mediocre printer. They looked terrible. That afternoon, she called. Can we talk? She got home at 7, sat without taking off her jacket. The presentation went okay. Not great. They noticed the materials weren't professional. She started crying. Genuine remorse. You were right. I didn't realize how much you were doing. When you got sick, I made it about how inconvenient it was. I don't think you're terrible. I think you're selfish. She flinched. So what now? I handle my responsibilities. You handle yours. Like actual partners. What if I can't? Then you'll figure it out. Either way, it's not my problem anymore. Things changed after that. Slowly. She started paying bills, managing her schedule. Struggled at first. Late fees, missed appointments, but gradually got better. 6 weeks later, she came home with groceries for both of us, scheduled the plumber, called about the water-damaged cabinet. I'm trying. I know it doesn't fix anything, but I'm really trying. I can see that. 4 months later, I got sick again. Just a cold. But I felt that old anxiety. She didn't complain, made me soup, picked up medication without asking, handled everything.